Make Black Men Great Again. I want to read you something from my favorite book, the Daode Jing. And this is verse 32. My personal philosophy has always been that paradise is something that we as human beings can create in this life. That we don't have to die to see paradise. Paradise is how you live. Paradise is what you experience. And you can create paradise in your life. I think that's part of the trick. They realized, they know, and when I say they, I mean the 1%, the powers that be, all right? They understand that this is paradise. They understand it so much that they can take it away from you. That you can spend your life toiling. Not that there's anything wrong with work, but constant toiling for the benefit of them. They experience paradise. You don't. But here's in the Tao. This is verse 32. I listened to this earlier today and it's interesting. The Tao can't be perceived. It is smaller than an electron, yet contains uncountable galaxies. Here's the important part. If powerful men and women could remain centered in the Tao, all things would be in harmony. The world would become a paradise. All people would be at peace. And the law would be written in their hearts. It's very important that you understand that everything you need is within you. I know our religions tell us that we're born in iniquity, that we're born bad. But if you are made in the image of God, why would you be by default in iniquity, bad? They give you reasons. But even with those reasons, i.e. Adam and Eve ate the fruit, Adam ate the fruit, and I eat, or whatever, it still don't make sense to me. See, what happens is when you believe that you're born bad, then you feel that that's your nature by default. You believe that when you do, I use the quotation marks, bad, I know you can see my fingers, bad, then you're just doing what you're supposed to do because your religions teach you that that's your natural way. But what if I were to tell you that that's not? That anytime you do something crazy, it's really out of your element because within you is written law. But what has happened is they've trained that out of you. They've replaced that with the motivation of money, with the motivation of material things. Understand one thing, the true blessing is existence. Is being able to perceive this universe, to experience it in all of its beauty, the good and the bad. It's all a part of it. We like to cherry pick what part of the existence that we like and what we don't like. But it's all a part of the same picture, black and white. Without it, you can't make a picture. You need different colors. Your experiences are the colors to the painting of your life. Now, I'm not speaking from this place of some type of mountaintop. It's complicated. Life is really complicated, especially when you understand the yin and yang. Because there's nothing really good or bad. But what is written is that you know it's wrong to hurt people. You know when you're doing things to be deceptive. You know when you're lying to that girl, lying to that dude, lying to this person, or trying to, step up on someone. You know, even if they don't, you do. You understand? That's because it's written in your heart. This is real, man. This is crazy because I've been saying this shit for years. And apparently this is thousands of years old. Y'all check out the Tao Te Ching. Notice I'm saying the D like D, even though it's spelled with T's. We talking about Chinese here, so it's translated. But check it out. It's interesting, man. This is verse 32. of an amazing book. I give you one thing. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. That came from this book. Written by Laozi, who was translated into English as old man or old boy. He was the type of person, apparently, that did not require adulation. It didn't require a pat on the head to do what he did, because he didn't even leave his name. Yet thousands of years later, we're still speaking that main words. I don't care who you are, because at the end of the day, I don't care who he is, because at the end of the day, he is just as much a part of this as the sun and the moon and the stars. I am a part of him. He is a part of me. We are part of this. Gone to here, it's all energy transfer. Man, this is amazing. But just check it out. I know I'll be all over the place. I'm a weirdo, so make black men great again.